and how the wages to the casual workers engaged on daily wage basis, paid in cash and not engaged through a contract. I think a lot of conditions here in the question itself. Again, it's a question received from one of the participants. Interesting question again. But let us understand the first, maybe the second point as to who is the casual worker, because we always tend to mix it up with contract worker or the daily wage employee. See, when we say casual worker, again, the work should be of casual in nature. Like we say, casual leave, right? So sick leave, yes, very clear. And privilege leave, you can definitely anticipate and you can make application for leave in advance. But in case of casual leave, right, it comes out suddenly. The requirement is a sudden development. So it will be, say, for 1 or 2 days or max 3 days. You cannot apply for casual leave, say, for 15 days or 20 days at a stage. It is not possible. Almost similar to that. When you say casual worker, the work should be of casual in nature. So you yourself would not have been in a position to anticipate. So suddenly you may require, say, 2-3 people to work for 2-3 days. Sudden development because of some spurt in business, right? So it cannot be anticipated by you. So casual means it is that. So when the work is of casual in nature, and if you are engaging a person for carrying out that work, then that person is called a casual worker, right? We cannot have a casual worker, say, for years together. It is not possible. It means he is a permanent worker. That person is your direct employee. That's a direct worker, right? And second point is, we normally refer or mean the persons who are paid on daily wage basis as casual workers. See, even your regular employees, even if you are having them for, say, 1 year, 2 years, you can make payment on a daily wage basis. But please understand, he is not a casual worker. Right. Again, let me quote the correct provision which says this. Go to the Payment of Wages Act. It clearly says the employer has to fix the wage period. Again, wage period can be daily, or it can be once in 2 days, once in 3 days, once in 4 days, once in a week, once in a fortnight, once in 3 weeks, but it cannot exceed 1 month. That alone it says. So more we are referring to the monthly paid employees when we say our regular employees or our permanent workmen, right? It need not be the case, right? Even if you are paying somebody on daily wage basis and you are having that person, say, working for you for, say, more than 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, almost they are equivalent to your regular employees. Only thing is, instead of making payment on monthly basis, you are making payment on daily basis. That's it. Right. Okay. Now, specific to this particular question, the environment of COVID. So how should I pay? Regular, because you may have some administrative inconvenience, right? But the administrative inconvenience will not absolve you as an employer. So you may have to find out the way. Maybe for this period, you may have to get his bank account number. You may have to credit it in his bank account, something like that. Alternative arrangement you have to make. But the idea is, again, even if he is a casual worker, if he is paid daily, if he is not engaged through a contract, then understand he is your regular worker, right? So if you are engaging such person for more than 1 year, if I have to say, if they have worked for 240 days in a continuous period of 12 months, automatically they will have the protection of law. You cannot dispense with the services of this person, right? So let us not get mixed up with who is a contract worker, who is a casual worker, who is a daily wage worker. Let us be very clear. That is the idea. Yeah.